Yeah, perfect. So before starting off this session, I just want to give a small introduction about myself as well. My name is Ram Boyapati, and I have around 13 years of IT experience. And in this 13 years of experience, I've been working for the SQL Server, MSPA stack, and also I work for the as a data analyst by using this Power BI and some SQL and Python, and it's a complete Power Platform. Also, I have worked, and also Azure Data Engineering. So I have overall 7 to 8 years of IT experience, training experience I have, and in 2017 I have started this Azure. Uh, I have started this e-classes training institution. Okay, so you can see our website, the eclasses.com over here, and also you can watch my YouTube videos as well with the name of the e-classes education. So this contains 11.5k subscribers. So you can able to watch many videos I have uploaded. In fact, I'm the first trainer in India for the Power BI and Azure Data Engineering courses. I was started this Power BI training in 2017 onwards, and also I have started this Azure Data Engineering course in 2018 ending onwards. Okay, so we had a lot of people placed so far on this uh, courses. I'm the trainer for this data analyst and Azure Data Engineering, and I'm the CEO of this e-classes. Okay, so with this 7 years of IT trainings experience, what I have observed with the students, whoever is coming to learn this kind of courses. So most of the students, whoever is coming to learn this Azure Data Engineering course, mostly they have completed their education as a the graduation or a post graduation. It might be in a BSc or BCom or BBA or BTech or any post graduation MCA, MSc or MBA. So all those kind of people, they have completed their engineering or their graduation in 2000, nearly in between 2010 to 2024. In between, if you are passed out your graduation, your education passed out year, so these kind of people definitely belongs to multiple categories. Multiple categories means they might have they might have some career gap. Am I right? So why they have a career gap? Because some people are doing business after their education, some people are doing preparation of the government exams, preparing for the government exams. Some people, what they are doing, they are working for a non IT jobs. Correct? Some people are working for the non IT jobs from last 4 to 5 years or 6 years, whatever it is. Some people are working like a faculty in engineering college. Some people are working like a teacher, and some people, very less number of people, working in IT only. So they are working in information technology as a software engineer, but they are working for a different technology, but they want to move their career into this Azure data engineering course. What might be the reason? The reason might be they want to secure their job with a demanding skill in IT. Okay, so if you are belongs to any of one category, you might be having some career gap. The reason, whatever it is, you might work on the business. So far after your education, you are preparing for a government exams, or you are working for a non-IT job. The reason might be anything. Now you want to quick start your career over here. You want to start a career with Azure Data Engineer. So if you want to become a Azure Data Engineer, if you want to become a Azure Data Engineer, simply what you need to do is you are going to learn this Azure Data Engineering course. Correct? So when you have this kind of career gap, when you are working for a non-IT job, now you want to come to IT. When you are working for IT, but you are working for a different technology, Java, .NET, testing, or Salesforce, or DevOps, whatever it is. When you want to learn this Azure Data Engineering course, and after completion of this course, when you are going to applying for a job, are you going to apply like a fresher? Definitely, we are not going to apply like a fresher. You have to apply for this position as a experienced person. How much experience? Minimum 2 to 5 years of experience you are going to apply for the jobs. After completion of this Azure Data Engineering course, you are going to apply for the jobs 2 to 5 years of experience. What might be the reason? Because mostly you are belongs to any of one category over here. You have some career gap, or you are working for IT in a different technology. If you are going to tell when you are applying for a job for Azure Data Engineering, if you are telling I'm a fresher, I just learned this course recently, no one will give you the opportunity. No one will give you the opportunity. So definitely, as per your career gap or the non-IT experience, whatever you have, you need to convert your non-IT experience or your existing IT experience into this Azure Data Engineering experience when you are applying for the jobs and when you are preparing for the resume. Okay, so definitely when you are going to apply for a job 2 to 5 years of experience, then the interview expectation the interview expectation, definitely it is more. Am I right? Because you are not going to apply like a fresher, you are going to apply like a experienced person. When you are going to apply for a job like a experienced person, then definitely the interview preparation, the interview, and after you are joining to a company, the work in a project also might be that level only, because you are applying for a job 2 to 5 years in range of experience jobs you are going to apply over here. Okay, so whatever the training we are going to take it over here, so we are going to take a regular Azure Data Engineering training. Correct? So whatever the regular Azure Data Engineering training you are going to take it over here, is it going to help you to crack the interview as a experienced guy? Whatever the 60 days training you are going to take, the Azure Data Engineering regular program. So every institution is offering this program, right? As a Azure Data Engineering regular training. So this Azure Data Engineering regular training, it's going to be nearly 60 hours per day, 1 hour session. This is going to be Monday to Friday. So this program is offered by every institution. You can go to any training institute, they are offering this program. So we are calling this as a program 1. So this program 1 offered by every institution, it's going to be 2 months or 2.5 months, whatever it is, based on the course content what they are going to offer it over here. Do you think with just this the program whatever they are offering, that regular Azure Data Engineering training will help you to crack the interviews, to work in the project? I don't think so, because this will help you as a fresher when you are applying it will. Out of 100, only 70 percentage of the people, out of 100, only 20 percentage of the people only able to get the interview success, and only 20 percentage of the people only able to work in the real time projects out of 100 students. The reason might be, you can see, the 20 percentage also the people who already having some IT experience. So with this existing experience people only, they are able to crack the interview, they are able to work in the real time projects. Then what about the other 80 percentage of the people? The other 80 percentage of the people are not able to crack the interview. They are not able to work in the real time projects. They are taking a kind of a proxy interviews. They are taking a kind of a work supports. But my focus is on the other people, the other 80 percentage who are not able to crack the interviews, who are not able to work in the projects. So for them, what I am doing in this Azure Data Engineering, the program one, in the real whatever the program one Azure Data Engineering regular training, 60 hours duration, I am going to cover the course content and the topics whichever primarily Azure Data Factory and Databricks we are covering in this Azure Data Engineering course, Data Factory, Databricks, along with PySpark. We can call this as a on top of the Python only, but it is not like a Python. Okay, it's a PySpark and storage accounts. What are all the services I'm going to cover? The course content inside this course: storage account and a data lake, Azure SQL database, and Synapse analytics, and we are going to cover logic apps and Azure functions. Okay, key vaults. I'm going to cover the key vaults, and along with this Azure key vaults, we are going to cover about the Active Directory and how to deploy your Azure pipeline, Azure project. For that, Azure DevOps, CI/CD pipelines, how to deploy, and also we are going to discuss few sessions about the Power BI as well. So in this program one, we are going to cover these are all the topics over here: data factory, data bricks, storage account, data lake, and we are going to cover about the Azure SQL DB, Synapse Analytics, Logic Apps, Azure Functions, Key Vaults, Active Directory, DevOps CI/CD pipelines, and Power BI. So in the program one, within the 60 hours of the duration, this is the content I am going to cover it over here. So after completion of this 2 months of this regular training, I don't think this remaining 80% of the people still they are lack of confidence to crack the interview. They gain the knowledge about technically how to do the work technically, but this is not fair enough for them uh, to get success in interview and to gain the knowledge of the real time experienced person. So for them, what I'm doing, I'm going to design a program 2. So what are the key highlights of this program 2? What exactly we are going to do in this program 2? So in this program 2 also, we are going to make the student more focused over here. So this program 2, the name we are calling it as it's a real time program. Program 2 is all about a real time program. Real time program. So we are focusing inside this program completely on the placement over here. The student in the program 1 will gain the technology and he is going to join regular live sessions, but he don't know that clear roadmap how to crack the interview, and he don't know how in real time what kind of scenarios and what kind of process they are following. So that is the reason what I'm doing inside this real time program. We are following a kind of a agile methodology. Agile methodology. So in Agile methodology, we are going to divide this entire course into 10 sprints. In each sprint, we are going to give uh, 15 tasks over here. So total 150 tasks we are going to cover in the 10 sprints. So this process is going to be happening in Saturday and Sunday. Okay. So every Saturday we are going to reviewing of each sprint. Whatever the sprint tasks we have given, right? Every student has to share your screen and you have to perform the sprint one tasks, whatever the 10 or 15 tasks we have given on the Monday. From Monday to Friday you need to work on all the entire tasks and you need to update the status, how many tasks completed, how many not completed. And Saturday we are going to connect and every student has to share the screen. They have to perform each and every task in front of me. If you are performing this task, and then on Sunday again we are going to discussing about the interview preparation. And after completion of this 150 tasks, we are going to focus on the mock interviews and the task reviews. And also we are going to focus on the one project end to end project flow, end to end project flow. And the next one is about like a, we are going to prepare a resume help. So people who are having the career gap and they were moving from non-IT to IT to from different technology, so definitely we need to prepare a resume for them. And also we are going to give you some referral emails for the job openings as well. Okay. And in this entire process you will understand how to communicate. If you are new to the IT, how to communicate and write emails to the managers or the team leads. So I will show you how we are going to prepare the sprint model over here. So you can see there is a sprint model we are going to follow. Inside the sprint model, we are going to share that sprints to every student, and they have to perform the each and every sprint, and they need to update the status. See here, there is a sprint one tasks. So there are 16 tasks you have to do. So every student they have to finish their task and they have to put the status over here. How many tasks completed? So this sprint I will share on Monday. By Friday evening they have to complete all done. So once it is done, then Saturday you have to share your screen, and then after you have to present and do the task in front of me. On Sunday we are going to discussing about the different kind of scenario based things and interview preparation kind of thing. So this is how we are going to make the both programs parallelly. So weekdays the program 1 we are conducting, in the program 2 we are going to conduct on the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays over here. So within 2 to 3 months of the duration, you are in a position to complete this entire Azure Data Engineering course. With this program 2, you will get a clear confidence how to crack the interviews and how to work in the real world projects. 90% of our students, whoever completed this program 1 and program 2, they are in a position to crack the interviews and they are in a position to work like a real time employee without taking anyone help over here. All right. So after completion of this course, if you want to perform any kind of certifications, you can do the certification exam as a DP203 certification. Certification exam DP203. Which exam you need to follow is DP203 after completion of this course. So our team will help you to complete this DP203 Azure certification. And whatever the course we are taking, we are going to provide daily class recording video as well. Within 30 minutes we are saving up the class recording video, and also we are going to save the daily class notes as well. And also we have a chat support after the session also for doubts clarification. And we are providing for every student one mobile app. So inside the mobile app we can join the live sessions of our regular classes, and you can able to view our recording class videos daily lifelong access, and the class notes also you can able to access from the mobile app over here. Class notes also you can able to access from the mobile app. Okay. And also I have written two books, one for Azure Data Engineering step by step book, one is the interview question books also I have written over here. Perfect. So what is the pricing of this program 1 and program 2? So the program 1 pricing is about like a, we are charging 20,000 for this program 1 only, and this program 2 we are charging it's a 15,000. The total is 35,000, but we are making a offer for this batch with the combination of this program 1 and program 2. If you are enrolling, then we are going to give in place of 35,000, just for 25,000 these two programs we are offering. You can go and join any institution, ask them are they having this kind of programs, program 1 and program 2. Most of the institution they have a program 1 only, but they are telling in program 1 itself we are making a interview preparation, we will help you on the resume, but they are just giving a sample template. Interview preparation, they are just giving interview questions, but they are not focusing this much on the program to separately on Saturdays, Sundays as well. If you are spending with the 2 to 3 months of the time with me, definitely you are in a position to crack the interviews and to work on the real time projects over here. Okay. So this is how we were going to conducting the program 1 and program 2. What are all the things we are going to offer? So our e-classes having a mobile app as well, and if you want to explore our courses, simply you can go to learn.eclasses.com. If anybody wants to access all our courses, you need to log in over here. So simply click on login. And also if you want to download our mobile app, I'm sharing this link. Everyone can able to open this link in your mobile. On the top corner there is a download option will come, so you can able to download it as well. So I'm pinging in the GoToMeeting chat as well. Okay. The very first thing what you need to understand is why we need to learn Azure Data Engineering. What are the roles and responsibilities of a Azure Data Engineering? That is very important, right? So you are going to do many things over here. You understand about our programs, what we are conducting, how it is going to help. But first you need to understand what is Azure Data Engineering. So how this Azure Data Engineering going to help to the people? What are the roles and responsibilities of a Azure Data Engineer over here? So Azure Data Engineer, okay. So what are the roles and responsibilities of a Azure Data Engineer? What are the roles and responsibilities of a Azure Data Engineer? Anybody having any idea? So first let's understand a data engineer. So a data engineer is basically doing two things. One is about the data processing, means ETL, data storage. So two activities he is going to do: data processing and data storage. So what exactly this data processing and data storage? Let's take one scenario. Example, I'm running a business in US and in India. The business is a supermarkets. I'm running supermarkets in US and India. In every supermarket when you go, there are some billing counters over here. So when a customer is going to a supermarket and buying a product, in the billing counter he is going to do a transaction. The moment when he is purchasing a transaction, then immediately in the back end the data will come and store inside the backend database. Correct? The backend, the data is going to be stored in the backend databases from the billing counters. So this will happen everywhere. In any business you can go, even it is a supermarket or even it is a any location or any business, this is the process will happen. Let's take a ATM center. When you are going to a ATM center, what will happen? You are withdrawing the amount. Immediately the transaction data will come from your ATM center to backend database over here. Same concept in your supermarket. When you are doing a business, immediately the transactions data will be coming over here. So this is how, as a CEO of this company, I want to understand about my business performance. To understand my business performance, what are all the things you want to understand? I want to understand top 10 products. What do you mean by top 10 products? So I want to design a report. I want to design a report. What are all the products, sales, highest sales for the top 10 products? And also I want to understand last year what is the sales and current year what is the sales. These kind of reports I want to design it over here. So how to design this kind of reports? By taking a data from the business data. So where is your data located? My data is located in this source systems. My data is located in the source systems, where somewhere in your business servers the data is available. Okay, somewhere in a business servers the data is located. Now what do you want to do? To design these reports and dashboards, as a data engineer, you have to bring the data from different locations and store somewhere. You need to store the entire data into one particular place over here. Then this data can take and designing of the reports and dashboards. So a data engineer is going to taking care of the a data engineer is going to taking care of this activity. What activity? The data processing over here. A data engineer is going to perform this ETL process. What do you mean by ETL? ETL stands for extracting, transforming, and loading of the data. Extracting the data from different business servers, whatever the transactions data storing, and applying some transformation. Transformations means here you can see in USA what is the currency? USD. In India what is the currency? In India the currency is INR. The moment when you are storing all the data in one place, you need to convert either the USD into India or INR into USD. This is called a transformation. Then finally the data will be loaded into one particular place. Now the data engineer is going to performing the ETL and storing of the data in a single place. Then after, a data analyst will come to the picture. What the data analyst will do? Data analyst is going to designing of the reports and dashboards over here. A data analyst is going to be designing of the data analyst. We can say data engineer is a back end processing of the data. Data analyst is front end designing of the reports and dashboards. So what are the tools? What are the services a data engineer is going to work over here? So to perform this ETL process, to perform this ETL process, he is going to processing of the data. To perform this ETL process, he needs some services. Earlier days, we are using different ETL services, SSIS, Informatica, Ab initio, those kind of things. But now, everything is in the cloud only. What do you mean by cloud? Cloud means instead of installing everything, instead of installing every software in your local computer, already someone installed and saved all the softwares whatever you needed in a data center. What do you mean by data center? Data center is something managed, maintained by a company. The one best example is Microsoft. Microsoft is going to install all the softwares and services whatever you need to develop your project in their own data center. Simply what you are doing, you are logging to that website and you are going to use all the services. So what is the website Microsoft has contains? Microsoft has contains www.portal.azure.com. Simply you can able to log into this portal. Whatever the services you want, you can able to access. Let me show you that portal. So simply let's go to, I think I don't have that one. Portal dot, yeah. Yeah, this is the www.portal.azure.com. Inside, whatever the software services you want, simply you can goes to this portal, see here all the services. What are all the services you need? You can able to take that service and you can able to create. Let's for example, I need a data factory service. Simply you can click on the data factory services. Then you can go and click on create the data factory service. What a data factory will do? Data factory is simply copying of the data to do the ETL process over here. So inside this Microsoft Azure cloud environment, to do this ETL process, we are going to use data factory. Data factory is one of the service to perform this ETL process. So here I'm going to implement the data factory is one of the service already we have written. Yeah. Here we are going to discussing about data factory. It is one of the ETL. Then Databricks. It is one of the ETL. What is the difference between data factory, Databricks? Data factory, zero coding. You are just drag and drop. Databricks, you are going to write down the commands. It is not a programming. It is not a coding. Don't worry about that. Comparing to data factory, Databricks is easy, I am promising. So these two services we are going to use primarily for the ETL process. Now coming to the storage account, data lake, Azure SQLDB, Synapse Analytics, these are all for the data storage purpose we are going to use. I told you, right, we are going to store the data in a single place. So what is that? Either you can use storage account, either you can use whatever the data you are extracting from here. You are extracting the data from here and storing into the Microsoft Azure cloud environment. Inside the Microsoft Azure cloud environment, for storage purpose, we have these services. These are the services we are using for the storage purpose. These are the services we are using for the ETL purpose. Apart from this ETL and storage, there are some other services we are going to use to perform some kind of administration, deployment, and finally to design the reports and dashboards, we are going to use the Power BI. Correct? So in this training, I'm going to discussing about Power BI as well, few reports as well, how to design the reports and all those things I'm going to discuss in this training as well. Okay? Are you able to see my screen, guys? I hope my screen is clear, right? Can you please confirm me? Okay, okay, perfect. Arti, I think you have some network issue. No issues. Okay, anyhow, we will share this recording video again. You guys can able to watch it. Okay, so this is how a data engineer is going to performing of the things. What things a data engineer will do? Data engineer is going to perform the ETL process and the storing of the data in the Microsoft Azure cloud environment. So in this training, whatever the services related to Azure ETL, these are the data factory Databricks. And for this storage purpose, we will use this service. Administration and some process related services and the designing of the reports we are going to discuss. So from last 1.5 year, everyone knows there is a recession is going on. Even in this recession, still Azure data engineering course have very good demand. Yes, still Azure data engineering course has very good demand in the market. Regularly we are getting the calls. Okay, so with this 2 to 5, let's for example there is a 4 years of experience with Azure data engineering. How much amount they are expecting? Sorry, how much package they are offering the companies? Near 15 lakhs they are offering for the 4 years of experience guy. Okay, so the persons when they want to come to IT industry, and when you are choosing a data side, on the data side primarily there are three different kind of data jobs we have. What are the three different kind of jobs available? One is about a data engineer. data engineer. Second one, data analyst. Next one, data scientist. So if you see, if you want to become a data scientist, first you have to work on any of one, data engineer or data analyst. Who is a data engineer? Data engineer means the person whoever is going to do this backend data ETL processing from different locations and keeping into one place. Data analyst means the processed and cleaned data he will take into Power BI reporting tool and he will design the reports and dashboards. He is a data analyst. What are the prerequisites to learn this course? Nothing. I am going to teach you everything in these two programs. If you are just following with me this program 1 and program 2, within 2 to 3 months, definitely you will get a confidence. I don't say fake promises. I will give you 100 percentage job, but I will make you 100 percentage ready for job, ready for interview, ready for working in the real time projects. That promise I can do. I will not say 100 percentage I will give you the job, but I will make you 100 percentage job ready. You no need to depend on anyone. At the end of this program 1 and 2, you will be confident. You will say, I don't need anyone help. I no need to pay for these proxies, for this, for work projects, work supports over here. So this course is going to start from Monday. I hope all of you fill the form. So from the Monday, what time these sessions are going to start, and the link is same meeting link whatever you have used today. The same meeting link you can able to use it. If you guys already filled the form, whoever joined this demo session, right? If you guys already filled the form, then you will receive a call from our executive. I'm sharing again the form. If anybody joined little bit late, and please fill that form over here. Okay, sorry. Please fill this demo form. Then you can able to get a call back from our team. They will check with everyone your suitable time when we need to start this training. Okay. Now, if you guys have any questions, then you can able to ask the questions over here. And I'm requesting all of you please download our mobile app as well. Okay. So now we can go with the questions. One by one, you can go with the questions. Go ahead your question with Nani, Hasib, Pavan, Ali, Chanakya, Musdar, Jaya, Arti, Deepika, Gangulaya. Gangulaya, can you please fill your form? Ipsita,
Can you provide the books also in same piece, including the
No,
book?
the books are separate cost you need to buy. There is a hard copies and soft copies will be provided.
And we can cover the other integration, SAS integration, and all.
Yes, yes, we are going to cover already earlier days we are designing in SSIS, right? How to move that into data factory. Yes, we are going to cover that one.
Okay.
Any more questions from anyone, guys?
Hello.
Yes, go ahead, Jaya.
Hi, sir. Yeah, this is Jaya this side. I have gone through your channel, YouTube channel, and I have seen that recording sessions are also available. So, meanwhile, like I have working for a organization, so I just want to go for the recording sessions, not with the live program. So, can I know it available at the moment?
Yeah, so I shared one number in the group chat, go to meeting chat. So you
Okay.
just reach out that number, she will help you. The point of contact for any questions, then you can go ahead with 79974572228.
Okay. 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 Thank you.
Anyhow, you shared your number, right? Our team will reach out to you. That time you can
Ah,
able.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.